Every single day in this country, 8 Aussie blokes make the choice that they don't want to be here tomorrow. We've got a serious problem on our shores. This is Unfiltered AU. Let's dive into it. In 2023, 2,419 men ended their own lives. That's 6 to 7 men every single day. And right now, it's closer to 8. Now line that up against the stat you've heard 100 times, around 60 women killed by men that same year. That's about 1 every 6 days. Yeah, it's tragic. But here's the bit no one ever says out loud. In that same year, 150 men died from homicide. Over 1,500 blokes gone from overdoses, and more than 2,400 chose to die. That's not 60, that's bloody thousands. Yet the only story we get rammed down our throats is male violence against women. There's marches, there's candlelight events, there's politicians lining up for a photo op. But when it's men, nothing. I've seen it in my own circle. I've lost mates. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend this isn't happening. This is Unfiltered AU. And we're going to talk about what nobody else will. 3 out of every 4 deaths, whether it's self-deletion, overdose, or homicide, it's men. 75% of the bodies. But are men treated like victims? Nah. We're told we're toxic. We're told we're privileged. We're told we're the bloody problem. And listen, I'm not saying this is all women's fault, but we need to ask why this is happening. And more importantly, who doesn't want it spoken about? And here's the kicker. This epidemic is so bad, it's taking 8 blokes a day. But I can't even say the proper word for it on this platform. If I say it, YouTube slaps a warning or buries the video. Think about that. Men are dying in silence. And we're not even allowed to say the word that defines how they are dying. So, why is this happening? Family court bias. Dads stripped of their kids, their homes, their money, the dating collapse. Women acting like blokes are disposable, like men don't matter, while men are quietly checking out of the game altogether. The cost of living smashing young fellas who can't see a way forward. And on top of it all, masculinity demonized. Instead of being told they're needed, men get told they're dangerous. This isn't weakness, it's not random. It's the system that has now been designed to silence men and keep them down. It's an epidemic that has already taken far too many. The government spends so much money on all these new gender support programs and violence against women advertisement, while the blokes of this nation are being buried, or worse, replaced by men from other nations that are migrating here to fill the gap. And it's not just here in Australia. Across the West, it's the same story. 70 to 80% of overdoses, men. 70 to 80% of homicides, men. 70 to 80% of self-deletions, men. Everywhere you look, it's men getting wiped out, one day at a time, year after year, and without fathers, without sons, without brothers, without the blokes who build and protect. Society doesn't hold up. Without immigration, the Australian population would be declining right now as men disappear and birth rates drop. So let's cut the bullshit. Australia's got more women than men. But when it comes to these kinds of deaths, it's men filling 3/4 of the coffins. 8 Aussie men won't be here tomorrow. Might be someone you know. And still, no headlines, no outrage, no national crisis, just silence. If this matters to you, share it, talk about it, break the silence. This is Unfiltered AU, and we're only just getting started. This was the first episode of the series. Let's take a deeper look into the exact reasons why this is happening in episode 2. Subscribe to show support, like the video, and share it with your mates. Thank you.